Case 12. A roads construction business in two African countries. This turnaround started with a deep dive, and many causes of distress were identified. The list is long. A failed diversification strategy, overly centralized and a very expensive head office, little engagement between head office and its operations, narrow spans of control and too many layers, a skills vacuum, especially at middle management and supervisory level. It also couldn't attract and retain skilled staff. No performance and accountability was evident in our assessment. Overall, organizational inertia. Nothing really happened. A notable absence of a burning platform. Systems didn't work. They malfunctioned. There was no integration between the countries, between the regions, between the offices, let alone head office. No end-to-end contract management capability. Poor stakeholder engagement. No internal communications. Ad hoc work allocation. There was no planning. Couldn't believe it. Extremely high rates nonetheless. They were dependent on government contracts. Performance management had collapsed. Old plant and equipment. No preventative maintenance. They relied on government tenders and one or two parastatal contracts. Poor financial controls. There was fraud. The auditors didn't accept the financials, and the assets were funded with short-term loans. What did we do? Well, we approached this mess by establishing a turnaround team, which included the newly appointed CEO and a COO who'd been there some time, a project management, an interim CFO, and myself. And we worked on 6 months on fixing this business. We started by agreeing on a turnaround plan, and as you've heard, we meet daily, 7 a.m., 5 p.m., and we went about our business 6 days a week. We delayered, flattened the business, moved from a centralized to a regional structure. We staffed key roles. We streamlined terms and conditions. We had, a very simple set of KPIs, and everybody was galvanized behind that. Our terms and conditions were standardized and simplified. We maximized disciplinary action. We adhered to policies rigidly. We cleaned up and re-engineered HR. We controlled things like overtime, housing, vehicle usage, and we improved comms with both our internal and external stakeholders. We devised very quickly and implemented a maintenance program. We sold unprofitable units, managed debtors and creditors, and started generating decent numbers. So after the 6 months, or during the course of that turnaround, the business was awarded a multi-billion dollar project, which helped ensure its sustainability. It is still prospering.